हरिः ओम् ॐ गणानाहं त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तवं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदानः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ता वन्दे श्रीगुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ श्रीशङ्कराचार्यस्वामिने नमः ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
नमस्ते महोदय। विजयलक्ष्मी आर् भगिनी।
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।
प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन् उन्मिषन् निमिषन्नपि इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियातेषु वर्तन्त इति तारयन्।
Next.
Lakshmi Devi Bhagini.
1 second. I don't know whether I missed the.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. ब्रह्मण्याधाय कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यतेन स पापेन पद्मपत्रमिवाम्भसा।
राजेश्वरी शिवशंकर भगिनी।
नमस्ते महोदय।
नमस्ते।
कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति सङ्घं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये।
शारदा राजन भगिनी।
कर्म फलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते।
अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी।
सर्वकर्माणि मनसा संन्यस्यास्ते सुखवशी नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन्।
शीला शिंदे भगिनी।
Yes, ma'am. न कर्त्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोग स्वभाव न कर्मफलसंयोग स्वभावस्तु।
Sir, I see you have not taken this, sir.
Sir.
I was disconnected
We
for
have
a
not
while.
taken this, sir. We have not done
I
this.
have not done that. In fact, when I just flipped the slide, I was out of this thing because there was power outage here. So I was not online. And I'm just now coming in back with the hotspot. So we have to take the next one. Okay, we are ready to take this one. So we had seen that in the previous shloka, we said that Navadvare Pure Dehi Sukham Vashi. The Atma is supposed to be very happily residing in the city of 9 gates, which is the body. Okay. And it said that Naiva Kurvan Karayan. It does not do anything. It does not even cause anything to be done. Okay. That is what was talked about the Atma. Okay. Now we'll go to the next shloka. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि.
शीला शिंदे भगिनी।
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि
लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः
लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mahoday.
Okay, there was some disconnect in the other side. I believe.
Yes.
Lokasya srujati prabhu
लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः
Good. Next.
Krishna Pavani Bhagini.
न कर
महोदय न क नमस्
Am I audible?
yes sir
न कर्म फल संयोगम
न कर्मफलसंयोगं न कर्मफलसंयोगं
स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते
स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते
न कर्म फल संयोगम स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते
न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते
Usha Srinivasan Bhagini.
Yes, sir. Should I repeat it? Yes, sir. Are you able to hear, sir?
Please wait, Bhagini.
Sorry.
Am I audible?
Now you are audible, Mahodaya.
I was again out of contact.
Yes, Mahodaya.
Yes, I think there has been a frequent power fluctuations. Okay. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः
न कर्तुर्वन्न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्तुर्वन्न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः. Sorry, sir, I was not well last week.
Next.
Kashmira Bhagini.
न कर्म फल संयोगम स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते
न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Next.
Srimati Bhagini.
First line 2 times.
Yes, Mahodaya. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजत् न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः.
Good. Next.
Mrinalini Gopalan Bhagini.
Second line 2 times.
अस्तु. न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Next.
Sri Lakshmi Bhagini.
The 2 lines together once.
Okay, sir. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Okay. Next.
K Lalita Bhagini.
Both the lines.
Yes, sir. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Everybody is hearing?
Just now, Mahodaya. Yeah. Veena Fanishri Bhagini.
Namaste, Mahodaya.
1 second.
I had recited, sir.
Yeah. Both the lines once.
I had
Sir.
already recited. I don't know.
Veena Fanishri Bhagini.
Yes, Bhagini. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Shanti.
Hello.
Shanti Badri Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Was there chanting going on for the last couple of minutes also?
Yes, Mahodaya.
I was disconnected. Maybe I'll do one thing. I'll disconnect and rejoin. Huh? There seems to be some problem. Is that okay?
Okay, Mahodaya.
Or okay, let me try to change over to the other connection. Hello?
Yes, Mahodaya. Now we are able to hear.
Okay. We can continue.
Yeah. Shanti Badri Bhagini.
Both the lines once.
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मबलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Good. Next.
Sharat Chavan Mahodaya.
Yes, sir.
Both the lines once.
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलं संयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Next, one more person.
Vijayalakshmi R Bhagini.
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
Okay, we'll go to the meaning of the shloka. So in the earlier shloka, we said that Navadware Pure Dehi Sukhi Vashi. That's what we had seen in the earlier shloka, where the Atma is supposed to be sitting in the in the city where there are 9 gates, happily, Sukhi Vashi. Okay. And this verse, what he is talking about is that Atma is na kartrutvam, na karmani, na karma pala sayyogam. So, Atma, what does that do? Na kartrutvam, na karma, na karma pala sayyogam. Lokasya sujati prabhu. Sujati means create. If you look at that way, now we had done one sloka, yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata, abhyutyana madharmasya tadatparam sujamyaham. We use the word suja. Sujamyaham means I create myself. Sujati means creation. Okay. Bhagavan says lokasya. Lokasya means among people. Prabhu is what? Prabhu is a self-effulgent Atma residing inside the body. That is inside the 9-gated city. The person Atma is sitting inside the body, my body complex. So this Atma for the people does not create doership, does not create actions, does not give karma pala. The Atma is not responsible for providing the karma pala based on any kind of karma that is being done. That is karma pala sayoga means matching the karma pala for a karma. So the Atma is not responsible or does not create a kartrutvam. The doership of the individual is not being done by Atma. actions, na karmani, actions by the individual is not done by the Atma, and then matching the karma pala to the karma, which is Ishvara's responsibility. Ishvara is the Praladata. That also is not a responsibility by Atma. But how does all these things happen? Doership happens, actions are there, karmani also, actions also happen. There is also karma pala that is happening. But all those things are happening because svabhavastu pravartate. It happens on its own. Svabha, like the ears hear, eyes see, because the nature of the eyes is to see. Atma has got nothing to do in doing that. Atma is just a witness conscious of knowing that the eyes are seeing. Okay. So here the meaning is that na kartutvam, na karmani, na karma pala sayyogam, lokasya prabhu sujati. All these things are svabhavastu pravartate. All these happen by its own, by nature. Atma does not cause all these three things. Atma does not cause the doership or actions or karma pralasayogam. The other thing is that when you say that he is a Prabhu means Atma is the master. That's what it was told in the earlier Shloka. Supposing if there's a Raja there, in any country, any kingdom, there will be a Raja. This Raja perhaps may not be doing anything, but all the prajas will be doing lot of work based on Raja's commands. Though the Raja per se is not responsible for doing work himself, whatever is being done by the prajas or people living in the kingdom, all adds up to the doership of Raja. Because if you look at organizations also, big boss will be having the cumulative work of everybody done is the responsibility of the big boss. It is all doership by him. He drives the action. Though he may not be doing it himself, he is supposed to take responsibility for doership of everything in the organization. Like Ambani will take responsibility of the entire doership of Ambani group of companies, though he may not do everything. Okay, so if you look at that way, the Prabhu, the Atma, is not like a king. The king will be responsible for doership of all the people in his kingdom, though he may not do anything. But in this particular case, the Atma, though he is the master sitting inside the body, he has got no relationship to the doership or action or the matching of the karma pala. So he is absolutely free of all these kinds of things. Atma is free from kartutvam, karmani, and karmas pala sayyogam. It is just witness consciousness. So that is what is the meaning of this. And all those things happen by itself based on the body-mind complex only. Okay, nature. We have discussed enough about these things about nature. Nature, the Indriyas have got their own world of objects with which they interact and they do. Okay, but the mind can control it. But as far as Atma is concerned, it is only a witness consciousness. It is nothing more than that. So he is not responsible. Atma is not responsible for creating any of these three things. Okay, next.
Sheila Shinde Bhagini.
Yes, ma'am.
Nadatte kasyachit papam.
Nadatte kasyachit papam. Nadatte kasyachit papam.
Nachaiva sukrutam vibhuhu.
Nachaiva sukritau vibhuhu. Nachaiva sukritau vibhuhu.
Nadatte kasyachit papam. Nachaiva sukritau vibhuhu.
Nadatte kasyachit papam. Nachaiva sukritau vibhuhu. Nadatte kasyachit papam. Nachaiva sukritau vibhuhu.
Next.
Anupama Bhatt Bhagini.
Ajnanena vrutanyānam.
अज्ञानेनावृतज्ञानम् अज्ञानेनावृतज्ञानम्
तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानम् तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Good. Next.
Veena Fanishri Bhagini.
नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः
नादत्ते कस्यचित् तापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः नादते कस्यचित् तापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः.
Next.
K Lalita Bhagini.
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः. अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Good. Next.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bhagini.
First line 2 times.
नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः.
Good.
Sharada Rajan Bhagini.
Second line 2 times.
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Good. Next.
Sri Lakshmi Bhagini.
Both the lines once.
Yes, madam. नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Next.
Lakshmi Bibi Bhagini.
नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Next.
Kashmira Bhagini.
Yes, sir. नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं इव सुकृतौ विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Good. Next.
Mrinalini Gopalan Bhagini.
आम् नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Next.
Shanti Badri Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
नाधत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
One more person.
Srimati Bhagini.
नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Good. One more person.
Krishna Pavani Bhagini.
नमस्ते महोदय.
Namaste.
नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Okay, good. We'll go to the meaning of this. न कर्मफल संयोगम सुजति प्रभुः. For connecting the karma phala to the karma that is being done. So it is all independently done by the body mind complex. Okay. And the Atma is not responsible for the connection between the karma pala and the karma. It is also not a doer. It is also not a person who creates actions for somebody to do. So we saw that. Now, only when we do action, you have karma pala, and actions also produce papas and punyas, right? Now here it further says that vibhuhu. Vibhuhu means all pervasive. Okay, we'll be studying in the 10th chapter Vibhuti Yoga. Vibhuti Yoga is primarily the glory of God. Why? What is the glory of God? God has got pervasive nature across the entire universe. That is what we'll be doing in the 10th chapter. We call Vibhuti Yoga, which means all pervasiveness or glory of God is what we are going to study. So Vibhuhu is all pervasive. Atma being all pervasive, they have used the word Vibhuhu here. Now, Vibhuhu, that is the Atma, Nadatte kasyachit papam. Kasyachit means anyone's. Nadatte, it does not take anybody's papa. Papas or punyas are for the Jivatma. And Atma does not take away anybody's papa. Nacha eva sukrutam. The same way, Atma also does not take anybody else's punya. So Atma is absolutely inert to papas and punyas of anybody, including the Jivatma which is there in the body. So Atma is totally inert to all these things. So it does not take papas, it does not take punya. Nadate kasyachit papam, nachayeva sukrutam vibhuhu. And we sometimes we use it, unknowingly. We say Punyatma. Is a Punyatma is gone to Surga. Is a Papatma is suffering in the world. Actually speaking, it is not Atma. Atma does not have Punya or Papa. It is absolutely inert, and it does not take anybody's Papa or Punya for that matter. Nadate kasyachit papam. What is the thing? What is happening is that Ajnane avrutam jnanam. The jnanam is the understanding of the self. What is happening to that? Ajnane avruta jnanam. Ignorance is just covering the understanding or knowledge of the Atma. So ignorance that we all have is the one that is shrouding the knowledge that everybody can have about their own self. And because of that, because of that, jantavaha, human beings are all deluded. Deluded means they are not able to have a proper understanding. The proper understanding does not come because the knowledge that I am the Shuddha Chaitanya Atma, I am different than the body mind complex, and I am untouched by the Kartrutvam, Bhoktrutvam. I am not at all responsible for any actions. In the second chapter, we said, no, na hanti, na hanyate, hantina, we said, no, na hantina hanyate. What is that? I forgot the shloka. It neither kills nor make other people kill. So in one of the slokas, Bhagavan says that Jagate Brigade Bhakadati Nayam Hantina, Nayam Hantina Hanyate, Na Ayam Hanti, Na Hanyate. It never kills or never causes to kill anybody, which means that Atma was told in second chapter as absolutely independent of all these kinds of actions which are done only with the body mind complex. Similarly, here also, it is supposed to be totally inert in terms of taking over somebody else's papa or connecting somebody's karma pala to their individuals. All these things are happening because ignorance is shrouding the intelligence, knowledge. When the knowledge is not there, we all have a kind of a delusion in terms of the right understanding. And that is the reason for the entire problem that we face. That is ignorance, which is covering, shrouding the jnana. Because of that, the human beings are all deluded. So, Atma does not only for the Hello?
Yes, Mahodaya, now you are audible, Mahodaya.
Next.
Leena Mehuldama Bagini.
Jnane natu tadajnanam.
ज्ञानेन तु ददज्ञानम् ज्ञानेन तु ददज्ञानम्
येषान्नाशितमात्मनः
येषान्नाशितमात्मनः येषान्नाशितमात्मनः
ज्ञानेन तु ततज्ज्ञानं येषान्नाशितमात्मनः
ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषान्नाशितमात्मनः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् नाशित आत्मनः.
नेक्स्ट
Sharat Chavan Mahodaya.
तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम्
तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम्
प्रकाशयति तत्परम्
प्रकाशयते तत्परम् तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयते तत्परम्.
Once again.
तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Good. Next.
Usha Srinivasan Bhagini.
ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशितमात्मनः
ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम्. Just 1 second, sir. The script has gone. 1 second. ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषान्नाशितमात्मनः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषान्नाशितमात्मनः.
Good. Next.
K Lalita Bhagini.
तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्
तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम् तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Good. Next.
Sri Lakshmi Bhagini.
First line 2 times.
ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं नाशितमात्मनः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशितमात्मनः.
Next.
Sheila Shinde Bhagini.
Second line 2 times.
तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम् तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Next.
Vijayalakshmi R Bhagini.
2 lines together once.
ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषान्नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Good. Next.
Sharada Rajan Bhagini.
Yes. ज्ञानेन तु ततज्ज्ञानम् येषान्नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Good. Next.
Kashmira Bhagini. Kashmira Bhagini. Okay. Mrinalini Gopalan Bhagini.
आम् ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषानाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Next.
Srimati Bhagini.
Yes, Mother. ज्ञानेन तु तज्ज्ञानं तदज्ञानं येषान्नाशितमात्मनः
तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Next.
Shanti Badri Bagini.
Yes, sir. ज्ञानेन तु ततज्ज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Next.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bagini.
ज्ञाने तु तज्ज्ञानं येषान्नाशितमात्मनः
Can you repeat the first line, please, again?
ज्ञानेन तु तत्तज्ज्ञानं येषान्नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम्. प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
Next.
Krishna Pavani Bagini.
नमस्ते ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषान्नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
One more person.
Lakshmi Bibi Bagini.
ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषान्नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवत् ज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
One more person, then we'll go to the meeting.
Anupama Bhatt Bagini.
ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषान्नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम्.
So we'll go to the meaning of this. In the previous shloka, we read that Ajnane Avrutam Jnanam Tena Mukhyanti Jantavah. It said that Ajnanam was clouding the Jnanam or eclipsing the Jnanam. Because of that, the individual was not able to understand himself that he is the absolute Sachidananda Atma. And because of that, Mukhyanti Jantavah, people were all deluded. They did not understand the things properly. So that was what is happening because of the avrutam, the clouding or eclipsing of the jnana by ajnana. In this particular verse, he is telling jnanena tu tad ajnanam. Only jnanena with jnanam, tad ajnanam. That ajnanam can be nashitam atmanah. Only with jnanam, the ajnanam that was there, that clouding was there of the knowledge can be removed only with knowledge, and then it can be the atmanah, yesham nashitam atmanah, because that is the only way it can be removed or destroyed. Ajnanam can be destroyed. Ajnanam, which is covering the self, can be destroyed only by jnanam. Jnanena tu tad ajnanam yesham, for those people, nashitam atmanah. Okay, Nashita means destroyed, for the self that is being covered by the ajnanam. Okay, so now if you look at that way, what is happening is that the knowledge does not come into the individual. The knowledge is already there with everybody. Only thing is that because of various factors, ignorance is there in every one of us, which is clouding the knowledge. So it is not that knowledge is opposed to ignorance. Okay, when ignorance is there, knowledge cannot be revealed. Only when the ignorance is removed, knowledge will automatically be revealed. For example, the sun is always there. Sun is ever there. When the eclipse, what happens is that the moon comes between the earth and the sun and it covers the sun. Okay, but the sun is always there. Only thing, the moon has to move away, or the clouds cover the sun. Sun is always there. Only when the clouds go away, then only you will be able to see the sun, because the sun is always there. It is not that sun is only when somebody has got liberation, the jnana comes inside. That is, we have been talking like that. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that the jnana is always there with every one of us. We are all supposed to have that knowledge. but it has all been clouded by ajnana. So ajnane, only when the ajnana goes away, we will be able to, jnana will automatically be revealed. Okay, so ignorance has got to be removed. Ignorance is the cause for not knowing the individual self, and ignorance can be removed by having only knowledge. Like the way the clouds has, when the clouds move, automatically sun reveals. It is not that a new sun is planted. No, sun is always there. Similarly, knowledge is always there. Only thing, ignorance, once it goes away, then automatically knowledge is going to be available for the individual to understand himself. Tesham, for those people, Adityavat Jnanam Prakashiyati. Adityavat, like the way the sun shines by itself. Okay. Sun does not require anything else to make it shine. The sun is a self-effulgent. And similarly, self-effulgent like a sun, Tesham, for those people, Adityavat, like a sun, Jnanam, the knowledge, Prakashayati. Prakasha, it means it shines. Tat param, the self-knowledge and understanding the self starts self-effulgent and self-revealing automatically. For example, there's no need for revealing the sun. The sun is self-revealing. Similarly, when the jnanam is there, then the self is self-revealing. Atma is self-revealing. Like the way the sun is able to be self-effulgent, Atma is self-effulgent, and it will be immediately visible to the individual. I remember we had discussed about Ekashloki some couple of months ago, remember? And we were talking about the knower and the known. And we said that in the presence of sun, everything is known. And no. And then who knows the sun? We are discussing at that aspect. Okay. So sun is taken as an example. In the presence of sun, everything is known. And then who knows the sun? It is we know the sun. Okay. So which means that we have the self-effulgence in us, with which we are able to even know the sun, which is able to reveal everything. We studied that in, I think around 10-15 minutes, we discussed about Atma, what is that, Atma Jyoti or Ekashloki of Adi Shankaracharya. This has got a similar kind of a meaning like that. Tesham Adityavata Jnanam Prakashagati. The self-effulgent Atma will become revealing once the Ajnanam is taken away with Jnana. Okay. Jnanena tu tadajnanam esha nashitamatmanah tesham adityavat jnanam prakashayati. Tat param is the self, that is Atma. Next.
Usha Srinivasan Bhagini.
Yes, ma'am.
Tad buddhayastadaatmanah.
Tad buddhayastadaatmanah. Tad buddhayastadaatmanah.
Tannishta tatparayanaha.
Tannishtastatparayanaha. Tannishtastatparayanaha.
Tadbuddhayastadaatmanah. Tannishtastatparayanaha.
Tadbuddhyastadaatmanah.
Yes, tadbuddhaya.
Tadbuddhaya. Tadbuddhayastada.
Correct.
Tadbuddhayastadaatmanah. Tannishtastatparayanaha.
Once again.
Tadbuddhayastadaatmanah. Tannishtastatparayanaha.
Good. Next.
K. Lalita Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Gacchantya punaravrittim.
Gacchantya punaravrittim. Gacchantya punaravrittim.
Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha.
Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha. Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha.
Gacchantya punaravrittim. Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha.
Gacchantya punaravrittim. Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha. Gacchantya punaravrittim. Jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha.
Good. Next.
Leena Mehul Dhamma Bhagini.
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः.
Good. Next.
Sheila Shinde Bagini.
गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः
गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धुतकल्मषाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धुतकल्मषाः.
Next.
Sharat Chavan Mahodaya.
First line 2 times.
तद्बुद्धस्तदात्मानः तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः
Once again, तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तपरायणः
परायणाः
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तत्परायणः
परायणाः
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तपरायणाः.
Okay, good. Next.
Veena Fani Shri Bagini.
गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः
गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिद्रुतकल्मषाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिद्धूतकल्मषाः.
Next.
Sri Lakshmi Bagini.
First line 2 times.
Yes, sir. तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः.
Next.
Krishna Pavani Bagini.
Second line 2 times.
गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिद्धूतकल्मषाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिद्धूतकल्मषाः.
Good. Next.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bagini.
Both the lines once.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bagini. Okay. Vijayalakshmi R Bagini.
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः.
Good. Next.
Sharada Rajan Bagini.
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः.
Good. Next.
Srimati Bagini.
Yes, Mahodaya. तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः.
Good. Next.
Shanti Badri Bagini.
Yes, sir. तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः
Good. Next, one more person.
Lakshmi Bibi Bagini.
तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिम् ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः.
Okay, just one more person.
Mrinalini Gopalan Bagini.
आम् तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिम् ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः.
So this talks about the person who is able to know about himself. For example, if he is able to know the self by the jnana, then what happens? Tad is the Brahman. Tattvamasi. So Tad Buddhayaha. He is Buddhi. That is his intellect. He is in Brahman. Tad Buddhayaha. Buddhayaha means the intellect is in Tad. Okay. The intellect is now in Brahman. Tad Atmanaha. Their self also is in Brahman. They realize that their self is the same Brahman everywhere. And so their self also is in Brahman. Buddhaya, Tad Buddhaya means their Buddhi is in Brahman. Tad Atmanaha means their self is in Brahman. Tannishtaha, Tad Nishtaha. Tad means they are continuously committed. Nishta means committed. Somebody, last week we talked about Yoga Nishta. Yoga Nishta means somebody is committed to Karma Yoga. So here he is committed to what? Tad Nishta. That is, he is committed to Brahman, being with Brahman, committed to being in Brahman. Okay. Tan Nishtaha. Tad Parayanaha. That is the ultimate goal of life. This person says, for me, the ultimate goal is Brahman. Tad Parayanaha. Tad Buddhayaha. Tad Atmanaha. Tad Nishtaha. Tad Parayanaha. So when you have this kind of a person, then for him, what does happen? He has got the jnana. With the help of jnana, kalmashaha nirduta. Jnana nirduta kalmashaha, which means that because of the jnana, all his sins and other actions are all nullified, neutralized, or destroyed. Jnana nirduta kalmashaha. When he is able to get all those kinds of papas, etc., are removed because of knowledge, then what happens? All these sins are now destroyed. Jnana nirduta kalmashaha. Then what happens? Gachanti. Then he achieves Gachanti means goes. He achieves a state. What kind of state he achieves? Apunaravrittim. Apuna avrittim. He will not come back from that particular state, which means that he is able to merge himself with the Brahman himself, and he is not going to have the cycle of birth and death. So this is talking about a jnani who is able to have tad buddhi. His buddhi is firmly in tad. Buddhi is in Brahman. Tad atmanaha, self is in Brahman. Tad nishtaha is committed to the Brahman. Tad parayanaha, who is able to have his end goal as Brahman. Jnana nirduta kalmashaha, he has been able to get all his sins destroyed by jnana. He goes to a state where he does not come back. Gachanti apunaravrittim. Okay, so that's what happens to this individual. So we are talking about a jnani now. So now we'll take one more shloka.
Anupama Bhatt Bagini.
Vidya vinaya sampanne
विद्या विनय संपन्ने विद्या विनय संपन्ने
brahmane gavihastini
ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि
vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि.
Hello?
Yes, Mahodaya. K. Lalita Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Shuni chaiva svapake cha.
Shuni chaiva swapake cha. Shuni chaiva swapake cha.
Pandita samadarshinaha.
Panditas samadarshinaha. Panditas samadarshinaha.
Shuni chaiva svapake cha. Pandita samadarshinaha.
Shuni chaiva swapake cha. Pandita samadarshinaha. Shuni chaiva swapake cha. Pandita samadarshinaha.
Next.
Leena Mehul Dama Bhagini.
Vidya vinaya sampanne Brahmane gavi hastini.
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि.
Next.
Sheila Shinde Bhagini.
Shuni chaiva svapake cha. Pandita samadarshinaha.
शूनि चैव स्वपाके च पण्डिताः समदर्शिनः शूनि चैव स्वपाके च पण्डिताः समदर्शिनः.
Next.
Sharada Rajan Bhagini.
Vidya vinaya sampanne Brahmane gavi hastini.
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि.
Next.
Krishna Pavani Bhagini.
Shuni chaiva svapake cha. Pandita samadarshinaha.
शुनि चैव श्वपाके च पण्डिताः समदर्शिनः शुनि चैव श्वपाके च पण्डिताः समदर्शिनः.
Good. Next.
Veena Fanishri Bhagini.
First line 2 times.
Yes, yes. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini.
Good. Next.
Sri Lakshmi Bhagini.
Second line 2 times.
शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पण्डिताः समदर्शिनः शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पण्डिताः समदर्शिनः.
Next.
Shanti Badri Bhagini.
Both the lines once.
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे कविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव श्वपाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः.
Next.
Lakshmi Bibi Bhagini.
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पंडिता समदर्शिनः.
Good. Text.
Vijay Lakshmi R Bhagini.
Both the lines.
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे कविहस्तिनि शुनि शैव श्वपाके च पंडिता समदर्शिनः.
Next.
Usha Srinivasan Bhagini.
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनिश्चैव श्वपाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः.
Good. Next.
Sharat Chavan Mahodaya.
विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः.
We'll go to the meaning of the shloka. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. Vinayam is behaving in a very humble
Modest
manner.
manner.
Okay, Vinayam. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne means a knowledgeable person, but still behaving with a lot of humility. Okay, the person endowed with knowledge and also a very humble person. He is also a Pandita. In this case, we are going to talk to that individual as a Pandita or a Jnani. A Jnani who is endowed with knowledge and also humility. What does he see? Brahmane, in a Brahmin who is a very well versed, in another Brahmin who is very well versed in Shastras, knowledgeable, very well behaved, and he has got what do you call the kind of commitment in terms of right kinds of things in the world, teaches people, reads also a lot of Vedas himself, takes care of his responsibilities as a must to do for the society, is a Brahmin. Brahmani, in a Brahmin, Brahmana means in a Brahmin. Gavi means in a cow, in a cow. Hastini is in a elephant. Shuni is a dog. Swapake is a dog eater. So when you look at it, a Brahman is a sattvic person, a very nice sattvic person who is committed to supporting the society in terms of religious requirements of it. Okay. And he is a very sattvic person with some amount of rajasic capability. When you look at a cow, cow is primarily a sattvic animal, but lot of rajasic capability. He keeps running around, he is eating and all. When you look at the elephant, elephant is primarily going to be a very tamasic kind of thing, very slow moving kind of a thing, and such kind of a huge one. And Shuni is a dog. Dog has got its own qualities, you know. It's tamasic as well as very rajasic kind of thing. And then Shvapake is the person dog eater. A dog eater, you look at a Brahmin and a dog eater. A dog eater will have a different type of qualities himself. No, he does not have any difficulty in killing a dog. He looks at a dog as a food rather than looking at the dog as a kind of a Brahma Swarupam. Okay, that is the other person. So you have different people with different types of gunas. Somebody is sattvic, somebody is rajasic, somebody tamasic, elephant being tamasic, cow being sattvic. So you got different types of gunas, but the person, the Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, the person endowed with knowledge and humility, that Pandita, he looks at them all as manifestations of Brahma. And he sees Brahma in every one of them, Brahman in every one of them. Samadarshina. He does not look at somebody, oh, he is a dirty fellow, I will not go near him. And then he is a Brahmin, you know, it's different. This elephant is an animal, I don't have to care for it, you know. It's this thing, this dog, you know, somebody starts throwing stones at dogs also. But this person has got a Samadarshina. He sees that Brahman in every one of them. So, it's Pandita Samadarshina. I don't know, some of you may be having Gita Press book also. You would have got this particular picture in there. I don't know whether, is the picture visible?
No, Mahodaya.
Hello?
No, Mahodaya. Picture is, I mean,
Oh, I
Not
have.
so clear.
Okay, if you look, I don't know how to show my. Okay, let me. I'll stop with this and then show this picture. Then we'll close the class. Or I'll first complete this. I'll show the picture after the class is over. So
okay.
what happens is that this particular person is able to have a Samadarshina, looks at all those things as the Swarupa of God, Brahmam Sarvamayam, whether he's a Brahmin or a cow or an elephant or a dog eater, for a Pandita who is a Vidya Vinaya Sampanna, does not have any kind of this partiality or different way of looking at things. Everything as a Brahma Swarupam. That is the meaning of a Pandita. The Jnanis go to that level. They do not differentiate. They look everything as a manifestation of God only. Be it an animal, be it achalam, the things that do not move like a hill or what do you call it, a hill or a tree, etc. Also, they look at it only as a kind of manifestation of Brahman. So this is only talking about the Samadarshina. A Jnani starts getting a Samadarshina over a period of time because he sees everything as a manifestation of Brahman and he is also Brahman himself. So Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hasti. Okay, I'll just take up these two shlokas. Nakatutvanna karmani lokasya srujati prabhu na karma balasayogam स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतौ विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषान्नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम् तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव श्वपाके च पंडिताः सप्रदर्शिनः ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम।